Hello everyone, and I'm back today to do my favourites video for July, and I haven't done one of these in ages, so as a result I've got quite a few things that I would like to kind of share, mainly because I really like these videos and I know lots of other people like them too. So I've got some, like, they're all on the floor in front of me. I've got like mum favourites, I have fashion favourites, beauty favourites, and then like a few like random favourites as well. So I will get started. I think I'm going to do fashion because I don't normally have any like fashiony bits, so it'd be nice to go through those first. So starting with fashion favourites, as I said, I've got two, and the first one are these, and these are my Birkenstock Arizonas. I've got like, they're basically like a jewel strap, and I had them in black, and for some reason when I got out of the car early I stood in a big pile of mud, which is really great to show you. I've only had these for about a week and a half, and it's safe to say that I absolutely love them. I have the narrow fit, which I don't think you need to have particularly narrow feet to have, but I just prefer the look of them, and I do have slightly slimmer feet than average, but they are so comfortable. They're perfect for this time of year, and they're just like, I can't fault them. I love the way that they look with like skinny jeans, and they just kind of look so effortless. And I've been told that when you're pregnant they're a perfect pair of shoes for pregnant feet, so I will be getting these out next year hopefully as well. And then the second favourite is actually a pair of trousers, and I'm more of like a jeans or skirt kind of gal, or maybe sometimes leggings depending on time of year, but I haven't really branched out into like trousers before. But since losing some weight I've been a bit more adventurous, and these are just some wide legged, and you're not going to be able to see these at all. I'll try and insert a picture of me wearing them here. So I absolutely love them. I think they're incredible. They're so comfortable, and I love the wide leg, I love the print, and they're from ASOS, but they are like new look. So obviously if you buy from ASOS, I use the Premier like thing with ASOS, so I get free delivery, but they're really comfortable. The only thing that I did do that was a mistake was buy a size 16 by default still, even though I would have benefited from a 14 because they are slightly loose on the waist. But I absolutely love them, and I love to pair them with like a white crop top or maybe a shirt or something, and they're just really easy like thing to wear and look like you put something together because the print kind of does it all for you. So next up is beauty items, and I have 5 things to show you here. The first 2 are like skincare. Now if you know like from previous videos, you'll know that I love Liz Earle. Like, I think Liz Earle is brilliant, and I used to cleanse and polish like religiously normally, but I was quite skint after going to Venice last month, and I'd run out, so I checked out the Superdrug Naturally Radiant Brightening Hot Cloth Cleanser. Now I actually really like this, and I'm not saying I like it exactly the same as Liz Earle, but I think for a budget-friendly alternative, for a decent size amount, and one that you can get really easily if you've got a Superdrug nearby to you, it's brilliant. The scent is, it's kind of herbal, but not at all similar to Liz Earle. It smells a bit like men's shaving cream, I think, a little bit, but it's really effective. It hasn't broken me out, and it does come with some muslin cloths to use as well, and I just thought it was really good value, and I'm so pleased I found it, because if I'm ever in that situation again where I'm like a little bit poor, then this is the one that I'm going to go for. And then on a separate like flip side to that, what I did find was like I ran out of stuff all at the same time, and the one thing that I couldn't replace, and my skin definitely noticed that I wasn't using it, was the Liz Earle Instant Boost Skin Tonic. Now I brought down one of the miniature versions just because I couldn't be bothered to carry down my big one, but I bought one of these when I made an order, just because then I can take it on holiday with me when we go in September. But my skin really knows when it's not had this put on it, and I'm not ever going to be without it again. It really calms down my breakouts, and like I think this is one of the biggest things that's made a difference, so I love that. And if you do have problem skin, I would recommend trying to like save up for the Liz Earle like little set, and honestly it makes such a good difference. And then I've got 3 makeup items. Another one, can I have a favourite for something that I've not had all month, but now I've got it and I'm so glad that I do, because I noticed the difference again, is the NARS Illuminator in Copacabana. I mix this under, well, I put moisturiser on a clean face in the morning, and then I put this on, and then I put my foundation over the top, and the glow it gives me is incredible, and I've missed it so much. So again, that's another one that I can't wait to be using like throughout the rest of, like, you know, July and August, and I really don't want to be without it again. I feel like, you know, it's kind of like the pregnancy glow but in a bottle, I think. I just think it's ace. And then the next one is one that, like, I can't believe I've not tried actually, because people do go on about it, and it's the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover Concealer. It's got a ridiculously long name, but it's just this concealer, and we've all seen it, and it's really, really good. It's quite sheer, I'd say, but it does a really, really good job at covering up your under eyes. Not that I would look like a good poster girl for that right now, because I finished work, I've just got Bill in bed, and I'm trying to film some videos before the sun sets. But I really, really like it. It's a nice, like, cheap fix, and I like how lightweight it is under the eyes. And the applicator, while, like, probably not the most hygienic thing in the world, is actually quite useful for getting into your sockets, especially if you've got deep set eyes like I have. And then I think I've mentioned the Naked 3 palette in my favourites before, but I actually want to mention just 2 shades that I have been loving, and you can tell that I've been loving them because I've nearly run out of one. I think it's this one, which I think might be called Trick, but I'm not 100% sure. And I've been putting this all over the lid and then working this one next to it, which is called Nuna, I think it is. I've been working that through my crease. Now, I have got it on today, but you won't be able to notice the benefits of it because my makeup is probably all coming off now. But I just love it. I think it's incredible, especially when I've got a tan, because I've really, really noticed that. And that's actually just reminded me that I have left a favourite upstairs and I need to go and get it. 1 second. Well, that was a workout, wasn't it? The reason why I had to go upstairs because I was talking about tan, and it's brought me on to this. Now, if you've seen any of my favourite videos before, you'll know that I am a huge fan of the Palmer's, like, tanning lotion, basically. It says it's a gradual tan, but I think it's one of the most perfect, like, payoff in terms of colour that you can get in terms of tan that's not really expensive. Plus, it massively moisturises your skin, which is a bonus. Now, the only downside with that is that it's quite a thick lotion. It does take quite a while to dry, and it's not always convenient. Like, I hate tanning. Like, I love tanning because I love how it makes me look, but I hate doing it at night. And I noticed this when I went to Superdrug the other day, that they brought out in a spray. Now, I love these spray, like, moisturisers anyway. I have another Palmer's one exactly like this, but it's just not got tanning. And it's brilliant. So when I saw this, I just had to give it a go, and it's really, really good. It doesn't come out in a really, really thick spray like you'd expect it to, and it dries really quickly, and it gives you a brilliant colour. Now, unfortunately, like, the application I put on last week is kind of worn off now, but I'm definitely putting some of this on tonight, and I can't wait because it just makes me feel so much better about myself. Now, next up is mum favourites, and if you're not a mum, I'm sorry, but, you know, I'll try and get through them quickly, and if you are a mum, you'll find them useful, and maybe you'll find them useful when you become a mum as well. And it's part of who I am, so I'm not ashamed. Now, the first one is absolutely pathetic, and you will laugh at me whether or not you're a mum or not. I'm sure that my own mum will be like, oh my god, Charlotte, seriously. But my favourite this week is some woolly balls, and they're these, and they're called Woolly Tumbler Dryer Balls. I actually kept the packaging to include in the favourites video, and now I can finally throw the bugger away. But they look like this, and they are essentially like wool balls that you put in your dryer, and they basically reduce the drying time by up to 25%. And I thought they would be a load of balls, ha ha ha, but they're really, really good. You get 3 in a pack. I bought mine from eBay. I'll try and leave a link down below. But yeah, they reduce wrinkles, static, save energy. It says noise free. You can hear them a little bit. and they're eco-friendly, and apparently they'll last for like 1,000 loads. But I've really noticed a difference, and even though it is the middle of summer, it's been peeing it down at every given opportunity for some reason, especially at the weekend when I do all of our washing. So I've been really grateful of these, and I like them. And yeah, Bill thinks they're funny as well. Every time we do the washing, he tries to play fetch with me, which is nice. Then next up are, oh, I don't know which one to show you first. Okay, I've got two bath time products, which I'm aware is like a little bit like sad, but one I just think is really, really good value and smells amazing, and Bill loves it as well. And it's the Alberto Balsam Kids 2-in-1 shampoo Wacky Watermelon, and it's caring formula with 100% natural extract. No tears, but it smells incredible. It smells like watermelon sweets, you know, like Jolly Rancher type ones, if you've ever smelled them. It smells exactly like that. It was £1 in Sainsbury's, and it does a really, really good job. Bill's hair smells amazing, and it's nice and like, his hair feels nice and soft after using it, and it's just really, really good value. And it's got a smiley watermelon on the front, and you can't go wrong really with that, and I just think it smells incredible. And then another favourite that I love, mainly because of deja vu smell, or like blast from the past smell, is this, and it's Johnson's Bedtime Bath. And the reason why I love it is because it reminds me of when Bill was little, to be honest. When his skin stopped being so sensitive, I used to use this every night, mainly because I would use anything as a tactic to get him to go to sleep. But I think it's brilliant. It just smells like, it smells like I have a baby again, and I don't, and he doesn't sit still, and he tells me to stop washing him, but it's lovely. You know when you smell things and it will forever remind you of having like a baby? This is one of them for me. And then the final one is just one that I want everybody to buy and read, because we absolutely love it in this house, and it is The Bedtime Bear, and it's a pop-up book for bedtime by Ian Wybrow and Axel Scheffler. I really hope I said Axel's name right. But not only is the story really lovely, but like the illustrations are incredible, and they're like pop-ups and like things that move. Like, this is one of Bill's favourites. It's a sheep in a jeep, and he loves it, and we've had it for about 2 weeks, and we've read it every single night before bed, and I can't recommend it enough. And finally, on to random favourites. So the first two I want to mention before I like forget them. One thing that I'm absolutely loving watching at the moment is Humans. I think it's on Channel 4, and it's a brilliant series basically about artificial intelligence, and it's just incredible, and I'm gripped. And I'm really hoping that I can film loads of videos tonight and get it all done in time to watch another episode, because I absolutely love it. And then the second one is actually a song. Now, if you're not into musicals, you might eye roll or just not be interested, but Spotify did like a personalized playlist for me like this month, and one of the songs on it was a song called With You from Ghost the Musical, and it is one of the most beautiful songs I have ever heard in my life, and I just really want to sing it on stage. I used to do amateur dramatics, I'm not just being weird, like I miss performing, but I've listened to it non-stop and I absolutely love it. And then the, like a foodie favourite is just like dark chocolate. I can't get enough of it at the moment, especially if it's flavoured. Like, I just have like a couple of cubes now and again, and it's just, oh, it's so good. This is one that I've been eating like recently. It's lasted me quite a while, and it's the Sainsbury's Taste the Difference Belgian dark chocolate with a candied orange, and that is brilliant. And then another one that I picked up recently, because I'm clearly an addict, is this Lindt Excellence Cherry Intense one, and it's dark chocolate with cherry and almond slithers. Ooh, but it doesn't look like, it looks really good, come on. And then I know that if you're like on a budget, I really like it, is the Aldi Moser Roth chocolate. That's really good as well. And then final favourite, and I'm going to stop talking, I promise, is this bad boy, and it's my iPhone 6 Plus. I only got this mid-July, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and I really don't think it's as big as people complain about. I just think it's perfect, particularly for like watching YouTube on and using for social media and any like blog related stuff I do. I use my phone a lot and I get a lot of notifications because of my blog, and the battery on this lasts so much better than my iPhone 5 did. And I also think it's really handy because Bill rubbed off with my iPad mini, so this is mine now and no one else is having it. So yeah, that is my favourites for July. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!